Hey there, fellow adventurers and dream chasers. I'm excited to take you on a journey today that might just change your life. Have you ever caught yourself daydreaming about packing up and starting a new life in a far-off land? Well, what if I told you that not only is it possible, but it might be more affordable than you ever imagined? In this video, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: living abroad on a budget. As someone who's been bitten by the travel bug and embraced the digital nomad lifestyle, I've discovered a world of possibilities that I can't wait to share with you. We're going to explore 5 incredible countries where you can live comfortably for less than $600 a month in 2025. Yes, you heard that right. Live comfortably for just $600 a month. But before we jet off to these budget-friendly paradises, let's talk about why you might want to consider this lifestyle change and how it could transform your life. Why consider living abroad on a budget? First things first, why should you even think about uprooting your life and moving to a foreign country? Well, let me tell you, the benefits are endless. When I first made the leap, I was amazed at how much further my money could stretch. Suddenly, I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. Living abroad on a budget isn't just about saving money, though. It's about immersing yourself in new cultures, tasting exotic cuisines, and meeting people from all walks of life. It's about waking up to breathtaking landscapes and experiencing the world in a way you never could as a tourist. In many of these countries, you might find that your quality of life actually improves. Imagine swapping your cramped apartment for a spacious home with a view, or trading your rushed lunch breaks for leisurely meals at charming local cafes. It's not just a change of scenery, it's a change of lifestyle. How we determine the list. Now, I know what you're thinking: this sounds too good to be true. That's why I want to be transparent about how we put this list together. We didn't just throw darts at a map, although that does sound like a fun way to choose your next destination. We considered several factors to ensure that these countries truly offer an affordable and comfortable lifestyle for expats. We looked at the cost of housing, because let's face it, that's usually the biggest chunk of our budget. We also factored in food costs, transportation, utilities, and even entertainment. After all, what's the point of living abroad if you can't enjoy yourself? Our data comes from a variety of sources, including expat forums, cost of living databases, and my own personal experiences and connections with fellow nomads. We've crunched the numbers and double-checked our facts to make sure this information is as accurate as possible for 2025. Now, about that $600 threshold, what does it actually cover? We're talking about basic living expenses here: rent for a modest apartment, groceries, utilities, local transportation, and a bit left over for entertainment and discretionary spending. Keep in mind that this is a baseline. Your actual expenses might vary depending on your lifestyle and specific location within each country. Alright, are you ready to discover these affordable havens? Let's dive into our list of the top 5 cheapest countries for expats in 2025. Coming in at number 1, we have Vietnam. Vietnam is a country that stole my heart from the moment I arrived. From the bustling streets of Ho Chi Minh City to the charming old quarter of Hanoi, Vietnam offers an intoxicating mix of tradition and modernity. Let's break down the costs. In Ho Chi Minh City, you can snag a comfortable 1-bedroom apartment for around $300 to $400 a month. Food is incredibly cheap, especially if you embrace the local cuisine. I still dream about the pho I had from a tiny street stall that cost less than $2. Utilities are reasonable, usually around $50 to $60 per month. What really makes Vietnam shine is its expat-friendly atmosphere. The digital nomad scene here is booming, with co-working spaces popping up left and right. And the coffee culture, it's a remote worker's paradise. Number 2 on our list is the wonderful country of Thailand. Next, we're heading to the land of smiles, Thailand. While popular spots like Bangkok can be pricier, cities like Chiang Mai in the north and Phuket in the south offer an incredible quality of life on a budget. In Chiang Mai, you can find a nice studio apartment for about $250 to $300 per month. The food scene here is out of this world, and incredibly affordable. I've had some of the best meals of my life from street vendors and local markets for just a couple of dollars. One of the biggest perks of Thailand is its excellent healthcare system. Many expats I've met rave about the quality and affordability of medical care here. And let's not forget the tropical climate. Say goodbye to those winter blues. Number 3 on our list is Malaysia. Our third destination is a country that often flies under the radar but offers incredible value: Malaysia. Cities like Penang and Kuching provide a perfect blend of modern amenities and cultural richness. In Penang, you can rent a comfortable apartment for around $300 to $350 per month. The country's multicultural environment means you'll never get bored with the food options, and the cost of eating out is very reasonable. One thing I love about Malaysia is how English-friendly it is. Most locals speak English, which makes settling in much easier. Plus, the infrastructure is modern and well-developed, so you won't feel like you're sacrificing comfort for affordability. Another expat favorite, coming in at number 4, is Mexico. Crossing over to the Americas, we have Mexico. While tourist hotspots can be expensive, cities like Mérida and Guanajuato offer an authentic Mexican experience at a fraction of the cost. In Guanajuato, you can find charming apartments in the historic center for about $350 to $400 per month. Food costs are low, especially if you shop at local markets and cook at home. Entertainment is affordable too. I've enjoyed world-class concerts and festivals here for just a few dollars. One of the biggest advantages of Mexico for North American expats is its proximity to the US. It's easy to pop back home for visits, and you're in a similar time zone, which is great for remote workers. And our fifth, last but not least country is the beautiful country of Ecuador. Rounding out our top 5 is Ecuador, a country that's been growing in popularity among expats. Cities like Cuenca and Quito offer a high quality of life at surprisingly low costs. In Cuenca, known as the Athens of Ecuador, you can rent a 2-bedroom apartment in the city center for around $400 per month. One thing that makes budgeting easier here is that Ecuador uses the US dollar as its official currency, so there's no need to worry about exchange rates. What I love most about Ecuador is its incredible diversity. In one compact country, you have the Andes Mountains, Amazon rainforest, and beautiful Pacific beaches. It's an outdoor enthusiast's dream. Making the most of your expat budget. Now that we've explored these affordable destinations, let me share some tips on how to make your money go even further abroad. Tips for saving money abroad. First and foremost, try to live like a local. Shop at markets instead of supermarkets, use public transportation instead of taxis, and eat where the locals eat. Not only will this save you money, but it'll also give you a more authentic experience. Learning the local language, even just the basics, can go a long way. It'll help you negotiate better prices and avoid the tourist tax that many visitors unknowingly pay. If you're planning to stay for a while, look for long-term rentals. Many landlords offer significant discounts for longer lease terms. When I first moved abroad, I saved nearly 30% on rent by signing a 6-month lease instead of paying month to month. Remote work opportunities. One of the reasons living abroad has become more accessible is the rise of remote work. Many countries are now offering digital nomad visas, making it easier than ever to work legally while living abroad. There are plenty of online platforms where you can find remote work opportunities, from freelance gigs to full-time positions. Websites like Upwork, Remote.co, and We Work Remotely are great places to start your search. Don't forget to take advantage of co-working spaces in your new home. They're not just great for productivity, they're also excellent places to network and meet fellow expats and digital nomads. Conclusion. Let's recap the top 5 countries. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the bustling streets of Vietnam to the colonial charm of Ecuador. Each of these countries offers its own unique blend of culture, cuisine, and lifestyle, all at a price that might just make you do a double take. Remember, whether you choose the beaches of Thailand, the mountains of Mexico, or anywhere in between, it's possible to live comfortably for under $600 a month in 2025. It's not about living like a tourist, it's about immersing yourself in a new culture and potentially discovering a whole new way of life. Now I'd like to hear from you. Have you lived in any of these countries? Are you dreaming of making the leap to expat life? Drop a comment below and share your experiences or ask any questions you might have about living abroad. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button. And consider subscribing to my channel for more content on living abroad and expat life. I'll be sharing more expat and budget travel tips in future videos, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. Share this video with your friends who may be looking for a fresh, cheaper lifestyle in 2025. Remember, the world is vast and full of possibilities. Sometimes, the most incredible adventures begin when we step out of our comfort zones. So why not start researching your dream destination today? Who knows, this time next year, you could be living your best life in a tropical paradise or a charming mountain town, all while keeping your budget intact. If you like this video, you will love our videos on moving abroad with zero savings is easier than you think. And escape the 9-to-5 grind forever. Build your dream life starting today. Until next time, happy travels and here's to living your best expat life.